Hello, my beautiful people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. You're welcome to my channel. If this is the first time of you seeing this beautiful channel, the name of my channel is Moment with Oluwaferanmi Oni. On this channel, we impact positivity into our lives. Okay, that's what we live for. I give all glory to God Almighty because He is the only one that makes every one of us to be alive today. All glory belongs to Him. So, like I said, at the other video which I made, which is things you need to know and things you need to put in place before going into marriage. And then I thought about it. I said, what of people that are already into their marriages and so many problems here and there are occurring? Don't they have solution to their own problem? Then I thought in my mind and I say, I must prepare a video also to be able to correct some mistakes which we have done in our marriages already. And that is why I tagged this video, Amending an Unhappy Marriage. Amending an Unhappy Marriage. So if this sounds like what you like to see, why don't you take a seat and let's dive into the marriage. Welcome back from the little short break. Like I said, the topic for today is amending an unhappy marriage. Life is a lesson. Until we die, we will keep learning. Okay? Many people has found themselves in an unhappy marriage due to lack of assessment of both their lives and their spouse's life before diving into marriage. That is a normal thing, okay? Anyone can find themselves in that position. All right, it is these days that we're all sitting down to assess what are the wrongs, what are the causes of this problem, and that is the reason why we are also bringing this also to you today. Now, note this first of all, note this. I will say this thing first of all because I want you to not this video is not to jeopardize your life, but it's just to be able to help you out in any problem which you find yourself. Okay, if your marriage is an abusive one whereby beating almost to death is involved, I will advise you first of all, stay away from that marriage first. Don't be ignorant. Don't die before you die, I beg. Don't die before you die. Everybody has a day that they are going to die, quite okay. But some people die before the day they are supposed to die due to ignorance. You separate yourself does not mean you should go into adultery or any sin whatsoever. Stay away and let God direct you. Okay, you are running away from the marriage at that moment because you don't want to die. You have a purpose in life to accomplish, so don't let the other spouse kill you. Don't let that person kill you from accomplishing that purpose you have come to earth to do. So I must say that first of all, that you should note that particular place. Okay, now, so, guys, number one thing you must put in place is, I will take this chapter, which is Bible verse, which is John chapter 15, verse 5. John chapter 15, verse 5, it says, I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing. Okay? The Bible says, without God, you cannot do nothing. Do you serve a living God? So many things can push us into living or taking a wrong step in life. Agree with that. One of these things is generational curses. Okay, in any family, every family in this world, we have generational curses. All right, so all these generational curses might want to carry out their plan on us. Then if that is going to happen, automatically it can come out in any dimension, and this thing can come out through marriage, marital problem, through financial problem, or whatsoever. All right, it can also come out through parents offenses. Our parents are always doing different things. We all can never say that this is what I know that my parent has done. All right, now the next thing I want to talk about, that one, is also you need to serve a living God that is called the beginning and the. So He knows what you don't know. He says, without me, you can do nothing. That means you need him in your life to amend the issues you are facing. That is number one. Number two, believe in yourself and walk with faith. You can only convince someone that is willing to change, not someone that does not want changes. There are some people that you tell them, do this thing, it's going to work. And don't forget that there is something about when somebody tells you to do something, if you believe it's going to work for you, that's when it will work. Okay, believe that you are born to be great, you are special, and know that God wish you good. He said in his word that he wish you good in everything of your ways. Okay, that is God for you. And don't forget that as a man thinketh, so is he. If you think that the application of what I am saying in this video will help your marriage, then it will surely do. But if you think that, well, this whole thing cannot amend my own marriage, then there's certainly nothing I can do. This is what I have for you. Okay, so number 3 is ask yourself few questions. Ask yourself few questions. Don't let us see everything as spirituality. Some things are spirituality, but some things needs you yourself to sit yourself down. Ask yourself question. What are the things I'm doing? Number 1, how did we get here? How did you and your spouse get there? At first, when you saw yourself, you liked yourself, you were attracted to each other. Then something went wrong along the way. Then you have to ask yourself, how do we get here? Number 2, what went wrong? What exactly is the problem? That is number 2. Number 3, what am I doing? What am I doing that is not right? Am I actually doing what Ephesians chapter 5 verse 21 to the end? Ephesians chapter 5 verse 21 to the end. Am I doing what it says? You need to look into that chapter, okay? The only creator of heaven and earth says, this is the way, the truth, and the light. Then why do we live the way and go the wrong way? He is the creator, for crying out loud. He knows what he has created. God knows how he created both male and female. He knows what we need and what language do we understand. He knows. So read and meditate on that chapter so you can get that number 3 point clearly. Then number 4, communication is key. Oh, I beg. Communication is key. If communication is missing in marriage, they have practically lost that marriage. Now you need to introduce communication into your marriage if you don't do it before, because it is through communication you can be able to understand yourself. Don't think you know each other without hearing from yourself. There is something we call likes and dislikes, same as do's and don'ts. And we must also realize that there is something called boundaries. So without communication, you may not get it right at all. That is the fact of that one. The number 5 also that I will give you is attend seminars, like marriage seminars. Don't go alone, no, I beg you. Don't go alone. Try as much as possible to convince your partner to go with you, because there is power in what we hear and what we see. These two things has a great influence over our life. Then when you get back from the seminars, discuss about it and apply it in your marriages, okay? Don't work on yourself alone. I keep repeating this. Don't work on yourself alone. If you work on yourself alone, it's like a wasted effort, okay? Both of you need to be on the same journey. So what you are hearing, the other party too is hearing it. And then when he or she is alone, or when you're together, you discuss it and you meditate on it also. Then the last one point I'm going to give you is look good for each other. Look good for each other. Celebrate yourselves, please. All these things are important in marriages. Please, we call marriage a lifetime something. It's a lifetime agreement. This thing is a lifetime thing, and don't forget that we are human. We always get bored, we get tired. Some people you might think you're not bored, but what about the other party is bored? So you need to, you need to spice it up. You need to spice up your marriage. Don't forget, we are human. Blood is running in our vein. Celebrate yourselves. Birthdays, anniversaries, buy gift for yourself, even if little. Don't give excuse that I don't have money to go and buy gifts. Anything can be gifts. Biscuit of 500 naira can be gift. Drink of 800 naira is a gift. It depends on the way you present it to that person. The way you present it make it special than what you have actually bought. Cook special meal. If you're not good in cooking, take the person out. Oh, I don't have money for all these big eateries. Then go to corporate bookers. Take the other party out. What is important in that thing is that you have the two of you doing things together. You are sending a message to the second party that, see, I love you. See, I care about you. All right. So always do something to spice it up. Okay, buy marriage books for each other. When you buy the books, wrap it up with a wrapping paper. Write a note, short note on it. I want you to read this. Is from me to you. I want you to know what I feel about you. All these things matters a lot in human being. It makes them think more than the way you have presented that thing. So buy the books, give it to each other. What you are doing actually is that you want that person to read that book so the person can amend in some certain ways. Okay, dress each other up. It doesn't matter. Don't say because he's an old person or he's older than, or he's a matured man or a matured woman, she should know or he should know how to dress. Don't think that way. Help each other out in dressing. Tell yourself good color combinations. All right, dress yourself up. Buy perfumes for each other. Take yourselves to salon to make your hair. Take your husband to salon to cut his hair. Look at the type of hair they are cutting. Talk about it. Oh, this is the way I want it. I want it to look special like this. Is separately for me. Take your woman to the salon. Tell them to make her look good for you. Sit down there with her, gist with her, do a lot of things with her. There's no way, even if that person is so adamant that I don't think I like this person. Let me tell you the difference between what makes some people to like somebody than somebody. It is what they do. Marriage is an effort. You put in effort in it. With God on your side, you put in effort in it. Then you will see a great changes from the old way to a better improvement. That's exactly what we're talking about. So if you find yourself in this marriage that is not what you actually want, please try and apply all of these points I've given to you, and I know it's going to help you. Don't forget, as a man thinketh, so is he. If you think your marriage can still be amended, then it can surely be amended. But if you think it cannot go further, then there is nothing anyone can do. The mindset is the engine room of who you really are. So I want to thank God for this far we have gone, and I want to believe that everything I have said here is going to impact one or two things into your lives, and I wish you a better marriage. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself, and don't forget to subscribe and share this video with somebody. Someone needs this video. Thank you. Bye bye.